Shit Rex run another one.
Friday?
Talk to me.
Apparently he's a live.
Wow. Is that what they're saying in these streets?
In the streets, apparently Friday is a live whore. I got you. You wanted me to say it?
I'm selling my ass for the gram.
He's a live whore. I was on live the other day. Not with the big guy, but I was on live the other day with Guttzy Loke. And Guttzy was getting at me saying he didn't like certain things that were going on. And I was trying to let him elaborate a little bit more. He didn't want to. And then the live whore popped in. And I said, hey.
So good in a second.
Pardon?
I'm going to address that so good in a second.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
But yeah, so I said, hey, he's got way more followers. He's bubbling right now. Get him in there. You know, I came off. And Guttzy Loke and Friday had a little back and forth.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one at all. I think they both got off what they were trying to do or what both opinions were or whatnot. But I think Guttzy Loke's issue wasn't the live whore issue. It was more your old head comments. He's feeling that We Love Hip Hop like from time was built and represented on hip hop. Music, the lyrics, I guess like the old school aspect of hip hop. That's what I got from that conversation there. And I feel like now he sees We Love Hip Hop going in a different direction. And the network is going in a different direction. But he didn't understand that the network is... He gets it, yes. But I don't think he understands the bigger aspect of the network going in a different direction.
Yeah. And it's not going in a different direction. You have any more on it? Give me more before I respond. Because when I respond, I'm going to respond.
Oh, no. Yeah. Well... I guess you will. Yeah, give it. Yeah.
Okay. I respect his perspective and his perception of what he felt the network was from the beginning, but it was like maybe in the early stages where we were just interviewing maybe older heads way before his interview. But by the time we got to a Guttzy Loke interview, we interviewed older heads. We interviewed a lot more younger heads, and with their music style. You know what I mean? The auto-tune and all that type of stuff. It's like, I feel from the beginning of the foundation of the podcast and the network, it was to support the whole growth of the hip-hop scene. You know what I'm saying? Pay homage to the legends, but always tap in with the young people. Right? Cool. And I'm not saying that that's what Guttzy Loke was saying that we weren't doing. I feel like feels that we're getting more into the controversy of stuff and like that, and maybe that's not what he's feeling. And I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But the hip hop game comes with controversy.
Facts.
And when it comes to like a network that reports stuff and gives their opinions on stuff, like I said in the live, we're here to give our opinions on shit, negative or positive. You know what I'm saying? Where like a lot of other like blog pages and stuff like that. You know, they're more repost sites and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like that's everybody has their position in the game, but they don't need to address things because they're not the talking heads, right? We're talking heads.
We're podcast.
We're podcasting, right? So when we post something negative, when we get together, we can talk about it and give our opinions on it. And 99.9% of the time, we're never like, yeah, keep going, guys. Shoot each other. We're like, nah, that's wrong. That thing that we were watching that on the post, what do you think about that?
We have to we don't have to interview everybody, but we're unbiased. We're not biased to anybody. As our motto, at least for 6 Views Uncut, do something. Be consistent. Do something. I will look for you and I will holler at you. This has nothing to do about controversy or anything. I interviewed ASF Lucky 7. Has nothing to do about controversy. I interviewed Two Line Music Hut with Muscle. Isaiah Peck. Nobody comes out. And this is Gutz's rift with everybody. Y'all don't come out when these episodes drop. Y'all don't have nothing to say. But as soon as we do top 5, as soon as we do chromazz, Saji, Debbie, y'all have the most to frigging say. So why don't you say the same or have that same energy when we don't?
For classified.
Classified. We did Maestro. No, not Maestro. Sorry, Shot Clear a couple of weeks ago.
Shot Clear, not even over 1,000 yet. That's not our fault. We promoted the hell out of that.
So we're damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. Because when we do put out these guys, y'all don't come out in the comments. I'm going to get at you, Jeezy Loke. I'm sorry. You're my dog. But when we do this, like, you know, and it's no rift to you, but it's to everybody else too. We don't see you guys in the comments when we do it. It's kind of like you guys are being like, I guess, biased too, because you guys are like, okay, when it's people that we want, that's when we'll big it up, or that's when we'll say something about it. When it's people we don't like, or it's people that are just, we don't care about, we won't say anything. That's not fair, fam. You got to have that same energy all around then. Because when we don't do the chromazz or whatever, y'all can see in the numbers, you guys don't come out. You guys don't watch it. You guys don't support it. You don't comment about it. You don't like it. You don't dislike it. So what is it? What do y'all want from us?
It's crickets, yo.
But when we do the big people, that's when y'all come out. Oh, we love hip hop. Views Uncut. Those guys over there are fuckery. Those guys over there are the waist suits and da. Come on, B. Figure about us properly, bro.
Yeah, I always bring up Classify because it's the most recent, but there's a multitude of them. Tona was a dope interview that we did. He dropped mad jewels. That shit isn't in the thousands.
We did
Danny O. Crazy. Broke down the monolith history, so much stuff. Canadian hip hop jewelry, fam. People are not showing up to those. But when I interviewed Saji, I lost friends, fam.
Wow. Okay, there's another thing too. We've been getting at the old heads. I think we have to explain this a little bit better. I don't know about your side of it.
Okay.
Gutzy's side of this whole old head aspect. Let me explain this a little bit better. If you're 35 and older and you don't really have anything musically going on, I personally, in my opinion, don't think it makes sense for you to try and get into the music industry, and like, you don't have the fan base, you're gonna be picky, you don't want to have TikToks, you don't want to do this and that and the third, you don't want to pay people to do reactions, you don't want to do that. Maybe you should probably not do it. You got kids, you're working a 9-to-5, money's not coming in like that. It's no diss to you, but it's gonna be super frigging harder. It's going to be extremely friggin' harder, too, if you're a female. God only knows, like, me and my sister were having this conversation. If anybody in the comments can name me a female that was over the age of 35 that has multiple kids that made it, please comment and let me know. I'll send you guys $5. Canadian.
This nigga said $5. You can send more than that.
I can't, but I won't. But, like, you guys have to understand what the music business is. If you're not going to invest into yourself, you're not going to make it. So don't think that you're like, and that's our rift to the old heads. Did you guys think just because you guys rap good or you've been rapping for a long time, but even if you've been rapping for a long time, but you don't have a fan base or you're not promoting yourself properly, if you're over the age of 35, Gutzy's opinion, you probably just shouldn't do this, fam. You don't know who to tap into. You don't know your demographic. You don't know anything about your analytics or nothing, fam. Just do so. There's so many other things to do. We need cameramen out here. We need producers. We need managers. We need A&Rs. We need so much other things. You don't have to just rap, fam. You guys have other skills, other places. Put them in other places. Not everybody's gonna be Drake. Not everybody's gonna be Benny and Jay-Z, 2 Chainz. You can name those guys, but name about the rest that failed.
And you know what? Also, I'm glad you mentioned that, because a lot of times when I have my rants, people keep on bringing these people up. These people have made it. Benny has started late, but he was already making it before. He was a legend in Buffalo before he blew up on the whole mainstream.
People forget that 2 Chainz was doing Duffel Bag Boys.
Duffel Bag Boy was a hit. The man is seeing rap money. He's rolling with Wayne.
He was with Ludacris and them doing songs before.
He was signed.
He was building something. A lot of you guys have not built anything, and that's what we're trying to say. If you're like 40 something and you're like now deciding to take this shit serious, bro, what the frig? Go take care of your youth, my G. Go build your youth up to be a rapper, bro. Do that, my G. Like, what the hell? You're gonna be 40 and now, yeah, Benny the Butcher did it, so I'm gonna take this shit serious. But yo, You gotta repost my shit for free. Nah, nigga, I worked to build my friggin' platform. And it ain't that big. But it's still big enough where I worked consistently. Do the same. Maybe if you guys are consistent, maybe. Who knows? But you guys are not. Let's be real. You guys are lazy.
You gotta assimilate. You know what I'm saying? Evolve or die is a big saying. Okay? And not die physically. You die socially.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to evolve. You have to know how to use social media. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to get with the fuckery. You don't have to. But you have to know how to use it. When to post. Where to post. Who to post to. You know what I mean? Research. Time. That all it is just taking your time.
Really quick. Sorry. I'm free promo to everybody out here. That's how Guttzy does. Because I'm trying to help you guys. Dollar Boy Entertainment. He's from the States. He's doing reviews on Toronto artists. A lot of you other guys that I see should be putting your music on there. Big artists are looking at him. They're reposting him. The numbers might not show, but you never like.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes
the numbers do. Don't get me wrong. The numbers are there, but he's not like a big name reviewer, right? But at the same time, he's got 3M French. He's got other name artists. I think Pressa's a BFR Bundog. I'm pretty sure a few people have reposted him. So if they're watching him, maybe you guys should post. I don't know, man.
Also, Adam22. Shout out to him. Alumni.
I'm lofting on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I seen somebody the other day post on there from Toronto, and they reposted it on Toronto Rappers. Shout out to them as well. Do that. More of that, because I've been reposting the podcast on there, and niggas don't rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending this nigga $100 to repost the podcast when they're streaming live. Because I want the 3,000 people who are watching at the same time, and then the maybe 30, 50, 80,000 that might watch later.
Fam, if you're going to spend $50 on blunts, backwoods, all this other crazy stuff, you can spend $50 to go on this other page, or $100 to go on a page, go talk your stuff, promote your stuff. Like, I don't know, man. I guess this is going to be an ongoing thing, and you guys are going to get at me, but who cares? I know how to get through.
If people are getting at you, it's because they just don't want to put the work in. That's the way I look at it.
That's it. Y'all are lazy.
You could DM me too. Friday Ricky Dred.
DM me too. Gutsy Guttz. I ain't afraid.